How's it going, YouTube? Smiggles back again. Just a quick video today on online games and not so much games that you always have to be online to play, like, say, I don't know, World of Tanks or something like that. More so games that aren't online, but when you go onto your system, they're unplayable unless you're online. Like, I was having trouble the other night on my internet, it just shit itself. Not working with lock. So, went on to Far Cry Primal, want to play a bit of it? No. This game is only available online. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, no, you need to be online to play this game. It's like, so Ubisoft can fucking update your percentage in the fucking cloud somewhere. And it's like, when I was thinking about that, like, what happens? Like, nowadays, we can look back. We can go back to the Dreamcast and we can look at, I don't know, like fucking Jet Set Radio, or we can go back to the Mega Drive and look at any Sonic game or Streets of Rage or Golden Axe, and we can look further. We can look back to Spectrum stuff, and we can look back at everything, and we can play stuff. So what's going to happen in the future? You know, like if we want to show off Far Cry Primal in the future, we can't do it. Oh well, I'd love to show you this game, but I can't because back in the day, Ubisoft were a bunch of fucking idiots and decided that all their games needed to be synchronized online. And it's almost as if they're saying, yeah, our games, we don't really want to see them in the future. We'd rather you just play them now and then forget about them. Just no. Because eventually, someday, like, we're going to probably see it now next year, probably the Xbox 360 servers will probably be shut down. So it'll be all, and, you know, PlayStation will be following suit. So it'll be, you know, you buy the PS4, you buy the Xbox One, or, you know, you're just always offline. And, you know, when you're looking at a franchise, it's very hard to look back through the legacy and look back through games if you're missing certain ones. But you see, maybe these companies now, because everything's always online, they're thinking, okay, right, we'll make these games always online, so eventually the Xbox One or the 360 or whichever it's on will go dead. So then, in the next system, we'll release, you know, the fucking, super, you know, retro edition. Oh, there's Far Cry 3, 4 and Primal in one package that you can download. And you can replay these classics again. And you're sitting there going, I fucking have the physical copy, but no, can't do it. No, fuck off. You know, it's, so it's stuff like that. And, It's kind of like it kind of destroys the replayability of a game and destroys that whole thing of having a collection of games and having something. And some people don't care. Some people just like to have a game, play it, and then get rid of it straight away. Just like, yeah, I played that, traded in, whatever. But there's an awful lot of people out there who like to keep games because they know that the re-trading value is shit. Like, you buy a game for tomorrow. You buy a game tomorrow, say you buy The Division now when it comes out, you buy that, you pay 70, 80 quid for it, bring it into GameStop, they'll give you like 40, and you're like, well, just instantly, like if you brought it in the next day, you've instantly lost, you know, 30, 40 quid, depending on where you go as well. Like, there's more than just GameStop for trading in. So you've instantly lost all that money. So that's why an awful lot of people don't bother with trading in. Like, they might resell it on other websites and stuff like that, but it's the thing of, like, you're losing this nostalgia thing, like, because people say, oh, I don't like to look back, and an awful lot of people do, because you want to see where the franchise has been, where it's going, you know, like, where, like, oh yeah, like, if you look back at, like, people say, like, Saints Row is a good example, like, the weapon selection wheel and that was fucking terrible in number one and that. So they changed stuff like that over time and made the game more funny and more humorous and everything, and you know, like, different things. Like, if you look back, if you actually not even look back, if you have most people have a PS2, there was 150 million of the bastards sold, so someone has them. But if you put in a Grand Theft Auto game back then, and you compare it to playing like GTA 5, you're like, holy fuck, how did I play this? And you're going around and, how do I change? Oh my god, how did I do this? So, you know, you're losing all that. And people say, "Oh, well, you don't like that." Then you just say you don't like that. But no, it's fun because you think, Jesus, like I cannot do this now. Like, but when you think when I was a kid, like or a teenager or whenever I was playing GTA, you shouldn't be playing it. But you were like a whiz, you know. You knew the cheats like fucking. So it was a R1, L2, L2, fucking or. Was a right left. The right left bumper is 1 2 3 and 4, or 1 2 1 2, and then up down left right, up down left right, and then it was like all weapons or something unlocked, and that was fun as well. That's another thing that disappears, cheat codes and that over the days, and that used to be fun. But I suppose you can't do it anymore because some prick is going to do it online. So it's like, you know. But yeah, that was just something I was thinking, like, you know, if these games can only be accessed, you know, when you're online, you know, that completely defeat, especially when it's a game like, okay, say Battlefield 4 or something, if you take that for example, right, yeah, at least you can still go back, alright, I can say play the single player, that's fine. You know, I can deal with that in the future, that, I can only play single player. But if it's a game where it's a single player game, like Far Cry Primal, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's a single player game, there's no multiplayer in it, but no, tough shit, you can't fucking go on. Like the Xbox and PS4 does it as well at times, you know. It fucking happens on PC as well. You know, just there's a brain fart in the cloud somewhere and it's like, oh, I can't find your shit, like fucking please log in again. It's like, we didn't have this shit back in the day. You had a memory card, your shit was on it, boom, put it in, happy days. And we was like, oh, well, the battery went in your memory card. It was like, well, back before that, they didn't have it. They ran off the fucking power of the console, and then the little like watch battery came in, and even still, you swap out the battery, it was fine. You still had your shit there, or saving to the actual console, like a simple thing. Like it doesn't take a huge amount of memory to fucking have a save file there. Like some games, yeah, maybe more demanding, but not, you know, some games like Call of Duty or anything like that, like they're only saving tiny little fractions, not even a megabyte of data is being taken up, because you're only saving where you last were kind of thing. It's just a checkpoint save. But yeah, like it's this thing of don't put everything up online for us to never get it back again. And like, you know, people even have the physical copy, like tough shit. No, you're not getting it. And that's the thing with the Xbox Ones and PS4s, especially early versions, or not early games that would have come out on them. Like in the future, when the services aren't there from either PSN or Microsoft Live, you know, you can't put in the game and update it. There's nothing to download from, so unless you've got like a couple of terabyte hard drives sitting over there on top of your fucking Xbox, then tough shit. Like you have to live without replaying those. And then the games company say, well, an awful lot of people would like to see those games again, so we'll do, and there'll be another generation of fucking HD master remasters and fucking ultimate editions and all this shit. So yeah, just quick video on that whole scenario of why, you know, we don't need game. If you're making a game a single player, leave it single player. Don't need any fucking online. I don't need everything up there in the fucking cloud, you know, all the time. Like, it's your choice, right? I'll have it up there in the cloud, but I also fucking want it down here where I can fucking access it. But anyway, I've been Smiggles, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give a like. Didn't like it, give it a dislike. It doesn't bother me. Give a subscription if you like my channel, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Good luck.